Hi guys, Anna here, hope you're all well. I thought I'd come on here to get an energy check-in for the collective, just to see what's been going on. I'm shooting this during the epidemic. Things are now starting to open up, all the shops are starting to open up and the restrictions are less, so we're now being able to go out. Some people are going back to work, more shops are opening. But I thought I would just come on today to get an energy check in what's been happening, what's going to happen. When I say what's going to happen, this is just a glimpse into the current energies now and what could possibly happen. Just remember that you have free will to change any situation in your life. You are in control of your own life. This is just a glimpse into the energy of what are the possibilities of what could happen during this time frame. If you want a personal reading from me, please check on the description box below. My email address is there, and I want you to remember that all reading for everyone, the first reading for everyone, is free. So again, if you want a personal reading from me, the first one is for free. My email is in the description box below. And the reason why I do this is because I want you to feel comfortable with me. I'll give you a first reading if it resonates, or you know, if it feels right to you the way I read, then, and you like me and you want to use me a second time, then we can get into those details. But again, the first reading for everyone is for free. Now, I already pre-shuffled the cards. I started to record, but then I had a knock at the door, and I don't have one of those apps where you can pause it and then come back. My phone is not the best. But anyway, so I've already shuffled these cards for all of us. I'm not doing a 3-card reading this time. It would be a 7-card reading. So without further ado, let's get started. So I've got the Emperor here for the first card. Emperor is an Aries energy. You could either have that in your chart, or that's the energy that you're dealing with. You've got the 10 of Cups, the 4 of Wands, the 10 of Swords, the Knight of Cups, and the Page of Cups. And what's anchoring the reading, guys, is the Star. So you have 2 major arcana cards in this reading. So let me just tune in. So to start with, we have the Emperor over the 10 of Swords. Now we'll start with the 10 of Swords. The 10 of Swords looks like a really gruesome card, obviously, because there are 10 swords in this person's back. But the 10 of Swords talks about it talks about pain that was caused you know, in the 3D world or mentally, because Swords talks about intellect, talks about the mind. Now, there might have been painful endings here, because this does talk about an ending. There could have been things in your life via family, work, or love arena, just general, whatever resonates with you. Take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't. Whatever pain that was caused upon you, hitting rock bottom, all those you know, all those unjust situations that happened to you, that was caused upon you, you know, life is a string of events, and you know, we're gonna, at some point in our life, gonna go through that painful ending, that complete and painful ending, hitting rock bottom in whatever situation, you know, that resonates with you. But I want you to know that 10 represents an ending. It's the ending of a cycle and the beginning of a new cycle, because this number 10 here reduces to 1, and number 1 talks about fresh hopes, uh, taking a chance, new beginnings. It talks about, you know, a leap of faith, taking a leap of faith. One represents the Fool in the tarot card, and then the Fool in the tarot card represents taking a leap of faith and new beginnings. So this is the ending of this pain. This is the ending of, you know, a trying time for you. Nothing is stagnant. Everything comes to an ending, and this situation here, which caused you any pain, any conflict, hitting rock bottom, you know, and having to crawl out of the crap, it is the end. You've now reached the top, and you didn't just reach the top, because bear in mind that the tarot cards are divided into two. You've got the major arcana cards. Major arcana cards are destined, fated, you know, very, very, what's the word? Major arcana cards are major events in your life that are taking place, destined and fated. The minor arcana cards are things that you can change easily. Yes, I know I said at the beginning of the reading that you can change things with free will, but usually the major arcana card represents a major change, a major event that has taken place. Now, this is good in this case because we've got the Emperor over the Ten of Swords. Now, the Emperor is all the kings put together, the one that's been through it all, the one that is, you know, grounded, rooted, can speak clarity with logic. Somebody who's also connected to their emotions, very empathetic and understanding. Somebody that's also compassionate and fiery. This is the Emperor. This is all the kings put together. This is somebody who, whether you're male or female, this is the energy that you are embodying. The Emperor is a strategic person, somebody who plans, somebody who's a respected figure. Could be a father figure for some of you, but there is an ending of a situation and you're in your power. You're in your power right now. You have been through it all. Like the Ten of Swords suggests, you've been through the pain, you've been through, you know, that conflict, you've been conflict within the mind, conflicts within the 3D world, spiritual conflict, but you know, it's ending here with, again, the number 10, and you're in your power here, male or female, you're in your power. Aries represents the Aries. Again, this could be within your chart or just the energy that's around you, or just somebody you could be dealing with an Aries. But there is that respect here, you know, after going through the pains of life, and people see that there is you come out with a certain demeanor, and you know, people respect that because the Emperor is a respected energy here, somebody who's earned their right, you know, to be where they are because of everything that they have gone through, and use that power for good, you know, being empathetic and understanding of anyone else external to you, and being able to give, you know, solid, understanding, empathetic advice, you know, to other people because of the things that the Emperor has gone through. And what I find beautiful here, again, it could relate to the love arena, work arena, or again, just in general. And you've got the 10 of Swords next to the 10 of Pentacles. So this talks about emotional abundance. So again, this is ending. The ending of a painful situation is done. It's the end of that cycle, and you're going into a new cycle, which is the 10 of Cups. And the 10 of Cups represents marriage, kids, family, reunion, total love and support. You know, the emotional fulfillment that everybody in the world wants. Emotional fulfillment, emotional happiness, you know, knowing that everything is going to be okay. Cups represent water. Water represents the emotions. So this is emotional fulfillment. next to the Emperor. This is a fabulous card. The Four of Wands talks about, I don't know if you believe in all of this, but this is a soulmate connection, possibly a twin flame. The 411 talks about homecomings, new home possibly for some of you. Talks about celebration, weddings, just being with friends and being happy. You can see this person here, they're being merry and just dancing, and that little boy is playing, you know, his little flute, and, you know, it's just from the ending to something really emotionally fulfilling. You know, at the end of all of this situation with the epidemic, there are going to be, you know, couples are going to be united. There is going to be a higher form of commitment here if it's a relationship that you're talking about. There's a lot of love here, I feel. Again, like I said, with the Emperor, very empathetic, very understanding, very compassionate here. And, you know, waters run deep here. And I say this because you've got the Ten of Cups, you've got the Knight of Cups, and you've got the Page of Cups. Now, if it's within the love arena, I just have to say that there is somebody coming towards you. The Knight of Cups is Prince Charming. He is, or she, Princess or Prince Charming. There is somebody coming towards you that's going to offer you a romantic, it could be something very romantic, because again, I see these cards, the Page of Cups and the Knight of Cups, as somebody coming towards you with an offer, a message, and it definitely is with emotion behind it. So there's love coming towards you. Again, if it's within the love arena. If it isn't within the love arena, I feel like you're going to receive a message that's going to hit something within your heart, that's going to hit an emotion, and I feel like it's for the highest good, because you've got the Four of Wands here, and again, this represents you know, homecoming, family, that higher form of commitment, that connection here. This person wants to come towards you and offer you something that's gonna hit the you know, it's gonna hit something within your heart. It's a loving offer, it runs deep, it's very emotional, it's a very connected energy. This Knight of Cups, this Knight of Cups that comes to you is very empathetic, again, very understanding and very kind. This person is a bag of emotions, and possibly leads with their heart, with their emotions. I feel like this person that's coming towards you, be it male or female, they want to have a long-lasting connection with you if it's within the love arena. If it isn't, and it's with something else, something's going to be offered you. If it's within the work arena, that's going to hit something within your heart, that's going to be emotionally fulfilling, that's going to bring you the emotional fulfillment for you and your family. If it's just in general, you're definitely receiving some sort of message that's going to be emotionally fulfilling, very connected. You know, for some of you, there is a wedding here. After a painful ending, there is a wedding here. Again, you could be dealing with an Aries. I feel that very strongly here with the Emperor. Or you could be dealing with an Aquarius. Let me just tune in, bear with me. The Star card represents, this is what's anchoring the reading. So with all that said, this is also a major arcana card here with the Emperor. So if there was pain, sadness, conflict, mental conflict in your life, spiritually, whatever it may be, know that cycle is ending for some, or has ended already, and you're moving into something more powerful, something more. Your energy right now is very powerful, very content, very understanding, because you have been through it and you know what's what. And there's that respect for the things that you've done, for the things that's happened to you, for the things that has been done to you. You know, there's an understanding now for why this has happened. It was divinely guided. Nothing happens for a reason. There's a lesson that needed to be learned. Again, you're going into something more beautiful, something more emotional, something more connected with the Ten of Cups, the Knight of Cups and the Page of Cups. There is someone coming towards you there is an offer or a message that you will receive that's going to lead to something that's going to hit an emotional spot within you that's going to make you happy. And then you've got the Star. The Star talks about, you know, a renewed sense of hope. This talks about hope, inner clarity, miracles, and seeing that miracle after this. Because when you're in a painful situation and you've hit rock bottom, you think that there are no miracles. You think this is what I deserve, or this is as good as it's going to get. But no, prayers are being answered here. You've got the Star card. The Star represents prayers being answered. It represents miracles. Again, that renewed sense of hope, that inner clarity that you've been seeking from this situation. And I feel like you're going to receive a message here. You're going to receive a message here, and again, it's going to be a message that's going to hit the heart. It's beautiful. It's going to hit something it's going to hit you, and you're going to love it. You know, that's the way I can describe it, because you've got happy home, you've got the balance of togetherness. If it's within a relationship, you've got that soulmate twin flame dynamic that's coming in. If it's within the work arena, somebody's coming to offer you something that's going to, you know, it's going to resonate with your soul, and it's going to be something that you're going to want to do. It could also talk about you know, just having that happy home, you know, having that happy fulfillment within your home life, within your marriage, within your, you know, family. It's just emotional fulfillment here, love, that support. So guys, if you were worried about you know, what the outcome is going to be like, obviously this could be changed with free will, but the energy right now, which is what I'm sensing, is that it's going to be all for the highest good of yourselves. You know, this pain that was caused, or the pain that you had suffered, you know, this was all a learning curve, a learning experience for you. So know that the ending of a cycle is done, and the beginning of a new cycle, something more with depth, is coming in. And again, for some of you, there could be marriage here. Somebody is coming to offer you marriage. You could be dealing with an Aries. If it's not an Aries, you know, it could be within your chart, or an Aquarius, or you could have that in your chart. But this is the energy that's surrounding you currently. But you're going to receive some sort of a message, and it's a message again of it could be a new love. It's a message of you know, somebody that wants to have a higher form of commitment here, with the Four of Wands and with the Knight. But there's a lot of love here. That's how I feel. There's a lot of love and respect, and this is something that you have prayed for, something you've been wishing for, a miracle. And you know, the Star is like wishing on a star, getting that miracle, that renewed hope, the clarity that's coming in, and it's coming in strong. You know, it's coming in very strong for you guys. So I'm called to pull a message from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck. So I'm going to do that just to get a last message in for you guys about this current situation. Because like I said, we are coming out of the epidemic here in 2020. So there are big changes coming, and it's going to be emotional. It's going to be emotionally fulfilling, you know. Even if you felt like you couldn't see the light at the end of the tunnel, well, with the Star and the Emperor here, you couldn't get a more powerful reading. This is something that I would want to see in my reading if it was for myself. Something that I would want to see for somebody that I'm reading. After a painful ending, you've got the Emperor and the Star. This is something that I would need, because this is something that I would want to come out, simply because these are major arcana cards. You know, destined, fated, and all the major arcana cards basically overpower the minor arcana cards, because the minor arcana cards are the events that are happening that but could easily be changed. And yes, you can change fate, destiny with free will, 100%. Yes. But there are things that are out of control that needs to happen, that is divinely guided. And that's the reason why, you know, people say, oh, that was your destiny, this was meant to happen, or this was fated to happen, because maybe there was an underlying lesson here that you couldn't see that now you do see. So we've got Heart Guardian. It says, love and let yourself be loved. um, that's pretty straightforward, isn't it? From the hitting the rock bottom to being the emperor of your emotions, your feelings, balancing those forces, and understanding why you went through those things, loving yourself again, respecting yourself, and finding that balance between the pain and who you are within your soul, which is the emperor. And then it says, Heart Guardian, love and let yourself be loved. So I'm going to read it from the book just to get a bit more details on that. I do love my angels and ancestors oracle cards, because a lot of the time it resonates, and when it doesn't resonate with me, I notice later on down the line, okay, now I understand why I received this message. So for you guys here, for the collective, it says love and let yourself be loved. Welcome with open arms opportunities to give and receive love. The Heart Guardian is an angelic energy that can help you call for protection and guidance with all issues surrounding your heart. This is essentially the angel who helps you with all relationships, whether it would be with yourself, family, or a romantic connection. She can enable you to move beyond any limiting fears about trust, discern who to trust, and understand how you can move forward in a balanced relationship with that person. In this card, she is adorned with a sacred heart and draped in a red cloak to show her capacity to let love lead the way. You are loved, lovable, and loving. The energy of love is surrounding your whole world at this time. Angels are swirling around you, encouraging you to open your heart and reveal the blessings that you have to offer. They want you to know that you are a highly loving being who deserves to give and receive love. If you find it challenging to feel love at this time, it is important for you to give yourself credit where it's due. You are also encouraged to welcome support from others. Learn to receive. Don't try to do everything on your own. If you're working on a relationship or are in a new relationship, this card ushers the energies that allow you to forge a powerful connection with your partner. Love is in the air. Don't you just love how all the cards are in sync? I said to you earlier that this is a very emotional time. You know, this is a very connected time. Cups represents emotion, represents, you know, connecting with that soul, connecting with yourself, connecting with your spirit. This is a very loving. Cups represent emotions, represents the feeling, but here this represents a happy home, a loving, happy home, total love and support with the 10 of Cups. This is a romantic love proposal with the Knight. Doesn't have to be male or female, it doesn't matter, it's just the energy that's around you. The Knight represents, you know, a romantic proposal, which means there's love behind him, behind her. And then Cups, this talks about new love, possible new love, messages coming in. This is the birthing of a new situation here. And then you've got the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is, again, like I said, a happy home, celebrations, family, wedding, the higher form of commitment. And then you've got the Star, a renewed sense of hope, you know, and it could be within the love arena for most of you. But and then you've got love and let yourself be loved. So there is that message of whatever this was, it's ended. It's the end of it, and there's a beginning, or there's a beginning of something beautiful, something major, and a major event coming towards you. This is a very beautiful reading to get after what's been going on in the world for the past 3-4 months. This is a beautiful reading. But guys, I hope this resonates with you. Please feel free to like, share, subscribe to my channel. And if you want a personal reading, please again send me a email. The first reading is for free. And I will see you soon again, guys. Be safe. Sending you lots of love and light. Namaste.